Hey everybody, it's Detroit Lenny here with Picks and Parlays, and I got another episode of the Power Hour here for you guys. We're going to talk some college basketball. We're going to talk some Virginia at Syracuse. We are going to talk Baylor at Texas. We're going to talk Atlanta NBA. We're going to talk the Hawks, Trailblazers, and we're going to talk Raptors, Suns. Brought in two expert handicappers to talk that round ball action. Brought in Sean Higgs and Tim Earl. Before we do that, though, don't forget to mention nohouseadvantage.com. Nohouseadvantage.com, changing the game as far as fantasy sports platform goes. Dynamic fantasy sports platform. Let's not forget about that word, dynamic. Offering all the stuff you need to bet on fantasy sports you want. Sign up now. New promo here, PNP at nohouseadvantage.com. Download the app in the app stores, all available. First deposit match is up to $50. So definitely check out nohouseadvantage.com. All right, with me today, talk some round ball. Like I said, first one up, man, the myth, the legend himself, Sean Higgs. How was your weekend, Mr. Higgs?
Not too bad. Ended it nicely with winning day yesterday in NFL, but that's no surprise when you're hitting 60-something% NFL for the year. I'm having a nice NFL season. I don't like to see it ending in 2 weeks.
I know, it's like it's bittersweet, you know what I mean? Like I'm glad, like we made it to the end, and now we only have one game left, and I'm like,
But we have college basketball conference tournaments coming up right after that.
That's true. So that makes life feel a little bit better.
Yes,
for me.
It does.
Let's talk. Today's Monday, January 30th. Baylor, the Baylor Bears at the Texas Longhorns. Texas -4. Over unders 146 and a hook here. Talk to me about some round ball here. What are you thinking?
You know, Baylor's won 6 straight in this series. Talking about owning the Longhorns. They have. And they got Texas in off the loss to Tennessee, a game they were down kind of big. They rallied back, got behind again by double digits, came back. Not a great performance, but I don't know. This spot here, they're home. Up next, they have Kansas and K-State both on the road. So K-State's having a nice little season. They're, not to be overlooked. So you're going on the road to face two basically top 10, top 15 teams or whatever they're ranked. This is a trouble spot. I don't want to say it's like a circle the wagon slip game, but you're getting a little spot here. You lose to Tennessee, you lose to Baylor. You got 2 road games versus 2 tough teams. A team that's kind of owns you. This line last night, I saw 2.5 and 3, so it's on its way up. I like Texas here. I actually have Texas today at a 2.5 and 3 on the sites. I'm going to take the Longhorns here. Get out of that. Get out of the slump here. Baylor's got you the last few times. Get it done here. You got to get on track because it could spiral quickly. You could go from a loss
go downhill quickly
to 4 straight losses. You're like, what happened here? So I'm expecting a big performance, bounce back. You got to get it. You're hitting the road next against 2 good teams. So this is a game they have to win here at home.
That's fair. You don't want to go down quicker than Brock Purdy in the first quarter. That's my last shot, Brock. I know you're a friend of the program, watching the show. Don't get mad. Guys,
it wasn't his fault, bro. What do you mean? It's like he went out. I mean, he got hurt.
Hey, I know. I was just
come on, Lenny. Are you one of those guys who are looking for a bad refund?
No, not at all. Not at all. I lost my you know what in the first game yesterday in the NFC Championship, but I made it back in the AFC there, so that was good for me. I was just I had futures on San Francisco, so I'm bitter today. Leave me alone.
I get it.
Yep. Use promo code SUPER to save 25% off when you're over at picksandparlays.net and you're looking for Sean Higgs. Any of our other premium handicappers, use this promo code SUPER.
Super duper.
Super duper. I suggested super duper when he said super should be the promo code. I said super duper, and he said no, just super. Disappointing. All right, let's go into the NBA. Toronto Raptors at the Pheonix Suns. Suns -1.5. Over unders 220 and a hook. Talk to me about this. Where are we going with this one?
Yeah, the Suns. I mean, what? There was a time they lost 12 or 14. They had a bad run. Booker went out. They were losing left and right in December. You're catching a Toronto team here, 4th game in 6 nights. They're just 8 and 16 on the road. You're 18 and 8 at home. Are you going to start spiraling down again? You had a couple wins, then you had a loss. Is it going to get ugly? You got a road game up coming after this one. Can you get this game at home against a bad Toronto team? I know the line's short, but it's expected because they have been playing good. You're down a couple guys. Raptors are, win on the road, lose on the road. Win on the road, lose on the road. I'm going to lay. It's a short number. Now, part of me is like, Toronto, but they're a little too sketchy on the road. I got to pick them basically here at home with the Suns. They need some wins here. OT off of their last game where they probably were like, we should beat these guys easy. And you get into a game where you're kind of looking past a bad team. Right. I'm going to go to Suns here on the short number. That's money line up for 120 or whatever it's going to be. I think the Suns, they need some wins. They had a bad one. You got a team that, again, as I said, 8-16 on the road. They're not playing well. Give me the Suns here. Come on, Pheonix.
Tim, every time I hear Toronto Raptors, I have in the back of my head is this guy we both know, Tim Earl, the man, the myth, the legend, junior, as I like to call him. He's in my head screaming, just blow it up. Just blow it up. That's all he keeps telling me about the Toronto Raptors. Just blow it up. So that's what I know about Toronto Raptors right now.
We always say in the NBA, you're either really good or you got to be really bad. There's no middle. You can't improve in the middle because you're paying guys, but you're not really winning enough. And
it's not. It doesn't work like that. Yeah. NBA is tricky. But we're going to roll with the Suns. -1.5 on Monday today, January 30th, when they take on the
couple hours
Raptors.
from now.
Yeah,
I enjoy giving out the picks day of, especially when it comes to NBA, when it could be a total crapshoot.
Yeah. Don't forget, guys, use that promo code SUPER. Save you 25% off the entire website at picksandparlays.net. Like, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. Power hours here Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern. Just do a little recap here from Mr. Higgs. He is going to take the Longhorns -4 in some college round ball. And in the NBA, we're taking the Suns at home to take care of the Toronto Raptors. Yes, Mr. Higgs, I appreciate you. We'll see you on the next Power Hour, buddy. Take care.
Bye-bye now.
Take care. All right. Like I said, we're going to bring in the man, the myth, the legend, Junior himself, Tim Earl. How we doing, Mr. Earl? How we doing?
We're doing. We got a lot of basketball coming up. I know everybody's sad that football's over, but you know what that means, right? Baseball's right around the corner.
Yeah. I know, right? It's like every time I start to get a little depressed.
You get a little bit. Baseball's starting to end. There's football.
Baseball. Well, for me, how I gotta how my brain works, I gotta mentally prepare to get there. So I got so many days. Once Super Bowl ends, I got X amount of days till St. Patty's Day because that's my next big celebration type day. And then after that, boom, opening day. So we got some spring training, college basketball to get us through. Baseball is coming up too, college baseball. I might be more excited about that. There you go, Pirate Nation. Let's talk about the Virginia Cavaliers at the Syracuse Orange. Virginia's -5, over unders 132. Where are you going with this, Tim? What are you thinking?
Yeah, solid ACC matchup. You get Virginia, who's a top 10 team in college basketball, against a Syracuse team I'm not really sure what we get from them day to day. They're a middle of the pack, a 13-9 team. They're one of those that will end up.
Interrupt you, Tim. I don't mean to interrupt you. But I just want to let you know. I told you, Brock Purdy, Mr. Higgs. If you're still watching, I told you Brock was a friend of the program. Go ahead, Tim. I'm sorry.
I'm not sure. Syracuse is one of the teams that they'll end up getting one of those at-large bids at the end of the year, sitting at 20-11, and Higgs will be just super excited about seeing Syracuse. And I am on the Cuse for that. You get a team. You get Virginia only laying 5 points against a Syracuse team that. What was the last thing we just saw from Syracuse? A 15-point blowout loss to Virginia Tech. And Virginia, they've been solid all year. But I think Syracuse covers the 5. I think Syracuse has a chance to win. The last time we saw Syracuse at home, they were almost able to pull off a big upset win, or not a big upset win, but an upset win versus Carolina. So this is a Syracuse team. It depends on what we get in the beginning of the game or from them in general. I'll take them plus the 5, though.
All right. Yeah. Hey, listen, we'll take the points. I might throw this in a teaser with Higgs' other plays, to be honest with you, and just try and F around and find out. So that's where I'm kind of at there. Syracuse Orange plus 5 on this Monday evening. Guys, don't forget, use this promo code SUPER. Save you 25% off the entire Picks and Parlay site. You're over there looking for Earl Sports Bets and Tim and his not so pretty half.
Ugly half.
Nick. Yeah, I didn't want to say ugly, but not so pretty. Nick Earl as well, or any of our other premium handicappers. Use this promo code SUPER, though. Let's move into the NBA.
Yep.
Atlanta Hawks. Or Portland. Wait, Atlanta at Portland. These logos are exactly the reverse way that they should be, and I'm not changing them. So
yep, the logos are reversed, but it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. I knew my work was done too early. I'm like, go ahead, Tim.
Yeah, this is I'm going to call it the battle of mid. Atlanta is just they're there. 25-25 this year. They have some hot streaks. They have some cold streaks. They're on one of their, I guess, cold streaks right now. They've lost 3 out of their last 4. 2 of them were not good teams in Charlotte and Chicago. So this is an Atlanta team that's kind of struggling right now against a Portland team that's also kind of, I have no clue what they're doing at the moment. They've won 2 out of their last 3, but lost 4 out of their last 6. So this is there you go. This is a game that is not particularly interesting. I'll go ahead and grab Portland at home. You got Portland, who is coming off of a 18-point blowout loss at home to Toronto. So I would think that they would want to get out there and kind of right the ship after that game.
Right.
I still think kind of similar to how you mentioned Toronto. I think Portland should be selling some pieces too. Damian Lillard, they're wasting his career in Portland, but this one I'll go towards the Portland Trailblazers side.
Yeah, I mean, I just I don't see. This is one of those games is the reason why I dislike the NBA. I just don't. I'm not going to be on the right side no matter which way I pick on this game.
It's essentially a pick 'em, and yeah.
So I'm just not going to be on the right side. There you go. Flip-flop the logos.
Beautiful.
My bad. That's my bad. But I'm going to run with you. I mean, you're the NBA guy. We're going to take Trailblazers -2. Guys, don't forget, like, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. Use the promo code SUPER. That'll save you 25% off the entire site. We're going to start dropping some hockey on here after the All-Star break as well on Power Hour. So that's why the little hockey sticks are in there. We might do some college hockey and NBA, obviously. And then once football's going away, obviously, and
eventually
baseball, going to move into that. So. Yeah. So eventually we'll be doing baseball too, which would be great. So definitely check that out. Like I said, like, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. As always, Power Hours here Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern. Just to recap real quick, Tim's taking the Syracuse Orange +5, and he's taking the Portland Trailblazers at home to get business done against the Hawks. All right, guys, good luck unless you are against us. We'll see you tomorrow on the next Power Hour.